Welcome to Betway Weighted to Win on this Wednesday. It's National Yearling Sales Week. Hope you all been at the sales if you are in Johannesburg, out at the old Gosforth Park. And the sale starts on Thursday. So lots of horses to be sold, some related to some of these that are running today. And on the weekend, have a look and see what you guys might like. But it's all happening out at Gosforth Park. Let's get into the action in the second race. We had Hollywood Bets Kenilworth today in terms of racing. So we're starting with a maiden juvenile plate for fillies. There are some unraced, nicely bred horses in this race. And remuneration, there's been some support for, shortened into 22 to 10. Note that the 3 is not running. 3 has been scratched, but adjustments and money for number 1 remuneration. 9 Virginia Bluebell is at 33 to 10, second favourite. One's from the Justin Snaith, the other from James Crawford. 8 Princess Sophia is 5 to 1. And then you got the 4 Black Nightshade and the 7 Oh Isabella, who are currently at 10 to 1, the two of them. Then it's 10 to 1 and better about the balance, or 8 to 1 I should say, Black Nightshade and Oh Isabella. Yes, Daryl, we've got some bipods worked out for you. Get some money in the Cape today, Mr. Murray.
Morning, Clyde. How are you?
Morning, and yourself?
Good, thanks. Obviously, we only need the first race runner home with regards to the bipods. But there are comments in the front of the computer form today, Clyde, and the most positive happens to be for number 1, remuneration. Looking for further, but has lots of ability, will run well. Now, immediately you open the book and you see Richard Fries aboard her, and then you wonder why, because JP van der Merwe was retained by Greg and Gina. So, did he have the choice of rides? I don't know. If he did, he's opted for number 9, Virginia Bluebell, who's run fair to date. However, they have been in feature races against winners. So, she comes into this race probably with the strongest form on offer. But I haven't banked her. I've backed her up with number 6. So, I've gone 6 and 9 in the opening leg. Odds and evens. Fair debut, it was over 1,000. It appears as if she was staying on. I think she'll appreciate the extra. So I'm very convinced we'll get through that.
Fairly straightforward, the first bipod. I mean, the first leg, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, let's put it up. Yeah, that's 6 and 9 in the first leg of this 36 Rand bipod. Get on. Well, Jockey Oswald Noach has been part of this Horse Heroes Journey's start, or even from the first run. He had 3 runs, he's ridden it on all 3 occasions, and he stays on, hoping to win this, the third race on the card, the start of the place accumulator for the Vaughan Marshall stable. Well, this is a juvenile plate, and it's over the 1,400 metres, and I can tell you that the market has got Heroes Journey at 11 to 10. Number 6 from the island is at 16 to 10. Andrew Fortune back in the saddle, good to have him back. 1 Uncle Sam is 9 to 2. And 14 to 1 and better about the balance. Okay. Have you played it yet?
Yeah, obvious banker in the PA, Clyde. Now, comments in the front of the computer form, numbers 1 and 2. Mr. Marshall says both will need the run. So that's interesting.
Okay, so they'll drift.
Yeah.
If they haven't already started drifting.
Now, Hero's Journey, obviously, Clyde got touched off last night from the island, but he's now in receipt of 3 kg. So on paper, you're going to say he's certain to reverse the form. But I'm sure Andrew Fortune's going to attempt to adopt similar tactics, try control it up front and skip at the right time. I wouldn't be shocked if he confirms the form despite the turnaround in the weights. But I'm happy enough bankering number 4 in the place accumulator, Hero's Journey. He was finishing better on that occasion. Mr. Marshall's stayed loyal to Aussie. Let's hope they get it right. I think it's
good to see Mana back in the saddle.
Absolutely.
Nice to have him back.
He's he didn't take long to get back.
Didn't take long. He did very well. Nothing like racing fitness also now. To get back on a horse and get fit again. I've seen him on treadmills and doing whatever he's been doing, which is great, but nothing better than riding the horse itself to get fit. Here's a look at Daryl's PA, where we are bankering the 4 and then bankering the 6, and there's the rest of it for 36 bucks. All right, let's get on to our next race now. It's time to get the pick 6 on, everybody. And Thalia is the horse to beat here. That's from the Andre Nel stable that Keegan DeMello is riding. If you're wondering where Craig Zaki is, because he rode her last time, Well, Craig's been suspended this week. He's not riding. He's off. So Keegan DeMello, who has now got the opportunity to get Thalia home, and she's been in good form of late. What's her current price this morning? I'll just quickly bring it up. She's odds on. She's 6 to 10 or 13 to 20, something like that. 1 Rare Earth is 11-2. 5 Pacific Waters 11-2, and the 4 My Sunshine 13-2. Banker in the pick 6 or what?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm not saying to the viewers rush out and take her current price or have a bet on her. But Clyde, for the pick 6, I'm happy and I'm angering her. Just look at some of the comments in the computer form. Difficult, stubborn, restless. So she's tricky. Let's hope she behaves. She did everything right in running last time out, and she just got touched off on the post. The stride before she was a winner, so she's deserving, and she clearly holds number 1, Clyde. I know number 1 Rare Earth came out sluggishly on that occasion, but she's clearly more exposed, and one has to think that Thalia is going to confirm that form, even if Rare Earth breaks on terms.
And it's not going to be too much of an issue with pace, I don't think, because Keegan can always set his own if he wants to.
Yeah, Keegan's going to the front, yeah. As long as she breaks well, I believe Keegan's going to the front.
Right.
You open the book and you see Richard Free rode for Justin in races 1 and 2. Yeah, number 5, Pacific Waters, got a bit of form behind her name, hasn't she?
Mm.
And yet he's not aboard her. He's on number 5, My Sunshine. I don't know. I can see you improving number 5, My Sunshine.
Number 4, yep.
Pacific Waters gave weight away last time out in her open maiden. Having her peak run, maybe she can trouble the favourites, or maybe.
But you're not worried about My Sunshine troubling Thalia, right? We're banking that.
I don't think she showed enough in her 2 starts today to get it right third time out, but.
So I see
she's the improver.
Yeah.
She's the improver. I find it interesting that Richard's riding her. So I would say to the viewers, if you do want to have backup in the pick 6, I'd add in number 4.
Yeah, she's well bred. She's a warm out of a Dynasty mare. Okay, here's Daryl's pick 6. We're bankering Thalia, but if you are worried about Richard Ferry on Herman Brown Jr.'s horse, My Sunshine, well, there we go. Banker 6 for us, a 336 perm. Okay guys, we're back on the Play Now race 5. Let's get jackpots on. Darryl Marie's popular jackpots we're going to take now. This is a maiden plate over 1200 meters. And let me give you the latest on the betting for this race that we're following this morning's market. So 2 The Big Bang is 5-2 to win it. Just want to see if he shortened. He did shorten. He was 28-10. 1 Protector of Peace 3-1. 7 Hilton Head 7-2, 3 Pretty United 11-2, 5 Eugenius is at 13-2, and 8 Sky Rocket is 15-2. The others are double figures. So I think it's a more of a trickier race, this one.
Yes, I believe so. I've actually gone the entire field.
Have you?
Yeah. Once again, Claude, I mean, is JP not retained by Greg and Gina? Did he have the chance to ride number 1 Protector of Peace, who he's ridden in his last 4 starts? Now he's opted for number 4.
Well, maybe he thinks there's more improvement to come from Lanconcierge. Yeah,
so
only had 2 runs.
And he's a 2-year-old, so he definitely
has a lot more scope. Open company.
I mean, the other one, Protector of Peace, they've gone for the kitchen sink now. They've put the blinkers on. They've put the tongue tie on too. So maybe he's less got less ability, but he could get it right. Let's be honest. He's shown enough to win a maiden. Number 2, The Big Bang. They actually tried him over further a couple of starts back, and he wasn't quite performing. So they brought him back in trip, and his last 2 efforts have no doubt been his best to date, and you can see the pennies dropped for him. Number 3, Pretty United. Andrew Fortune's only taken 2 rides on the day, and Mr. Maingard's his man. If this horse was spot on after the rest, I'm sure that Andrew would have been aboard him. I mean, if he takes 2 or 3 rides, what's the difference, Clyde? The improver, in my mind, is number 4 with JP. Let's see how that form line's worked out in race, race 3, Clyde? Yes. And then Eugenius, definitely improved for the gelding. Hilton Heads, got scope. Sky Rockets, must have a chance. I mean, let's hope we can get a result of here with number 4.
We want the result, yeah. We're looking for a smasher in this race. Let's hopefully we get it. Almost what is field, right? 1 through 8. And that jackpot cost 384. Okay guys, let's get the market up and running now for race number 6 on the card. The latest in terms of the betting, 16 to 10. It's another one of those field races. 16 to 10 about Candy Town. Richard riding Richard Fourie for Andre now. Number 7 Magical Place is at 33 to 10. 8 Elusive Winters 9 to 2. 4 Flying Finley 11 to 2. And 15 to 2 about number 5 North Point. And then double figures the balance. So there's been money for Candy Town because it opened 22 to 10, shortened 2 to 1, now 16 to 10. So there's quite a lot of support or follow through for this horse.
If you go to the best weighted column, you'll see that she's best in over here, Clyde, and she's best in by 5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms. Lightning quick. I mean, that comeback run was very, very promising. Gonna strip fitter. But what I do want to say is it's not going to be easy for her. I mean, she's one of the quickest in the country over 800 meters. But then again, so is the Elusive Winter. Very quick. So is North Point. Flying Finley is also quick. I mean, there's so much pace over here. So maybe it is going to set it up for something just watching it all unfold. I'm not too sure, Clyde. On ratings, we have to be with Candy Town. This horse, North Point, I mean, he only tied the last 100 last time out, so he's back in a 1,000-meter event. He's a nice 3-year-old. He's improving. He must have a strong chance. I respect him, but the one I'm leaning towards is Magical Place, and thankfully Mr. Sands has commented in the front of the computer form. And I read it earlier. Let me just scroll up there, Clyde. Gelded should have run earlier, but races were cancelled. So shows that he's fit. He's fit back at home. And if he's come on for the gelding, he could get it right in his first start as a gelding. So I've gone the field over here, Clyde. I don't know what to make of this race. If you go back to the morning Dave run, he's a good couple of lengths better off, or kilograms better off, with Elusive Winter. Yep. So don't ignore him.
Put it in. Cat field. We're going field again. We're looking for another smasher. This jackpot costs $48 because we've got a banker at the back. Okay, race number 7 now. This is a class 5 for the girls, 1,400 meters. And South of France is back to have another go. She's been consistent. She's good. She's second her last 2 starts, although we're back to both of her starts and she got beat. But maybe she'll get it right in this company again today. She is the horse to beat, no doubt. She's currently at 11 to 10 to win it. She was 14 to 10, so there has been money for her. Number 7, Somebody Somewhere, is at 5 to 1 at the moment. 8, Rafish Trend is at 5 to 1. Number 3, Money Extractor, is 13 to 2. And number 6, Viva Palais, 8 to 1. 14 to 1 and better the balance. Money for South of France again. Another chance.
Yeah, we went for the kill last time.
I know. But can we rely on her? That's the thing.
If you recall my weighted to win preview last time out, I said she travels so well with the blinkers over 1,400. I'm not worried about the drop to the 1,250. But then again, I was a little bit wrong because she got into the race very late on that occasion. In saying that, she only found 1 too good. Now, take note, they've taken the blinkers off over the 1,400. So my mind's at ease over here. I think she's certainly the one to beat. And listen to these comments from Candice Bass.
Yes.
She's putting up strong work at home going into this race. We have removed the cups this time and Aldo retains the ride. Solid favourites chance. Okay, so there's confidence coming from the yard. There's one filly that could be way ahead of the handicap over here, and that's number 7, Somebody Somewhere. Now, last time out, she knuckled down very late in that race to get the better of Blue Lagoon, who swooped past her. It looked like she was the likely winner, but she came back at her and she rallied very gamely. I had a look at her breeding. Her dam went up to 2,000 meters. And that was her first run after a 5-month break. So she clearly benefited from the time off. She's a big, solid girl.
Yeah.
So she needed the time to strengthen up. she could be better than the handicapper of this trip. Clyde, there were 3 races run over the course and distance that day. Her time was the second fastest. It was a good couple of lengths quicker than the juvenile Margate, who won. It was actually 7 lengths quicker than Margate. So I think she could pose a threat. And if you are playing trifectas and quartets, Chad Little's aboard number 1 of here. Take it as read. And when he won on her, he took it to the front. Storgate number 1, ratings down. She's a nice little sneaker for those quartets. Hopefully she can boost the dividend. But I do believe South of France is the right one. Respect for somebody somewhere. So I'm going 2 from 7 in that order.
Yeah, see that horse, somebody somewhere could be anything now that she's come back from the rest.
Yes,
She won well after the rest. You say she's a big horse. 14's going to suit her. I think she could be a bit of a worry.
Personally, I hope South of France wins today.
Yes, me too.
And then
somebody
somewhere runs a nice race, but next time out we could find ourselves emptying out on her.
The thing is, if there's any kind of improver like somebody somewhere, then it puts a horse like South of France under pressure because she's had her chances. She's had her chances. But anyway, I'm with South of France. I'm with you.
Now you're acting like the birthday boy, Cameron Leisha, tries to find one to beat her when the money's down.
It's the way you explain it, you see, which puts us off. Anyway, we'll still be with South of France. That's what we're doing in our pick 3. Okay, let's get to the 8th race now. Bring you up to date with what they're doing in the market this morning. And favourite is number 6, Show Off, currently priced up at 22 to 10. 1, Future Free, is trading at 5 to 2. Number 4, Signor Dante, is at 11 to 2. And it's 7 to 1 about the 7. Set to Music, you can get 8 or 10 to 1 and better about the balance. A little bit of money for Richard Farid's ride and for James Crawford here. Show Off, the horse to beat.
Big runner. Barring his penultimate start, where I think he ran slightly below par, Clyde, in his second run after rest. He's clearly knocking at the door loudly. That rest did him a world of good. In saying that, he does need an honest pace.
Okay.
3 runs back with Gareth Wright, when he flew up, it was because the pace was on. So he can take a bit of a tug, but if the pace is on, it assists him. And where does the pace come from in a race like this? Only Signor Dante. So it's going to be interesting to see if he switches off and he relaxes under Richard. If he does, massive runner. In saying that, there's very little separating Signor Dante and him, isn't there? Excuse me, Clyde. There's nothing separating the two. And if there's a lack of pace, Signor Dante could find himself doing it easy up front. And go back in his form line. He's won 2 starts to date. Both of them were start to finish. So he's at his best when he gets it easy up front.
He beat Note to Self.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Beach Durban July winner.
He was thumped.
You listening?
He was thumped in his penultimate start. Yes.
What did I say?
What, the winner?
Who wins the Hollywood Beach Durban July?
Note to Self, is it? Well, let's see about that. Well, it's going to be interesting who Andrew Fortune rides.
Are you listening? I know he's riding.
Is he riding Note to Self? Not wish list.
Can't say much yet because I'm not 100% sure, but the rumours are abound.
We have to touch on Andrew's Mount over here, Future Free. Now, penultimate starts, pulled up unsigned or something was amiss over there. Mr. Snaith put him away, gelded him. What a lovely return. He was actually closing in slightly behind Boogeyman, or Boogie Fight, Clyde. This horse, probably best over 1800, 2000. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes in his second start over a mile. I would have preferred a 1800 or 2000, but clearly he's got ability. And clearly he's a jockey strike, isn't he? So we'll be foolish to not include him in our double. So I've gone all of numbers 1, 4, and 6.
Talking about Snaiths.
Yes.
Did you watch Kalahari King win?
Yes. No, the owner was on course that day.
Sure. See that horse?
And the second horse was Fancy to Kill, Mr. Sands' horse.
I was very impressed with
Kalahari King.
No, Terry's horse.
Which one?
The other day. Sean Terry's on the weekend.
Okay.
what's the name of Lawrence Werner's horse that won?
Yes, Turn It Up.
Turn It Up, very impressed.
Okay, yeah.
Heath House impressed.
Well, they're going to meet at Scottsville.
I tell you, Kalahari King.
What's going to happen at Scottsville then, Clyde? Hollywood bet Scottsville.
Anyway, so let's get, I don't know, yeah, we wait for that to happen. Let's get this bet on. We're taking doubles now. 1, 4, 6 into our banker at the back. Welcome back, everybody. Nice to have you with us. The last race on the card. This is Daryl's good thing of the day, hopefully. We're going to wrap up with the firing of Master on the Moon. This horse from James Crawford's stable that Richard Ferree's riding is currently 14-10. Was 17-10 earlier this morning, but they're backing it now. Not sure what it'll start race time, but all the money is for that. Phantom Man is currently at 28-10, the second favourite. Keegan DeMello stays on for Andre Nell. And JP van der Merwe is on James Crawford's other horse here, a horse called From the Get-Go, who's currently trading at 5-1. It's 8, 9, 10s and better about the balance. A banker of the day, right?
I think he's going to take all the beating.
Let's go into a bit of detail about this horse. Tell me more about him.
Okay, first 2 starts, Clyde, no fireworks. James put him away, gelded him, brought him back. Over what distance? 1200. Showed pace. Faded late, in need of that.
Right.
Second time round, second run after rest, hot favourite in that race. I think the favourite was 6-10, the winner. He was given a chance. Allowed to change tactics this time round, given a chance and let him run on. And he ran on beautifully. Now he's had the perfect prep leading into this race. I had a look at his dam. Okay, his dam only won over a mile. But his second dam, I think she placed in the Winter Oaks and she won over 2200. There's a lot of stamina on the dam side.
And he was well clear of the fourth horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 3 of them pulled so far clear of the balance of the field. Yeah. And the second horse, that was an open maiden who split them, carried 50.5. So he gave a lot of weight to the and the winner, Trip to Camelot, Clyde. You know how well bred he is. He's turned the corner. Since being gelded himself. Trip to Camelot is the family of Legend of Arthur. What's Gareth Funzel's stayer? King Powell's.
Yes.
It's that family.
Okay.
So I think he's met the right field to get it right.
Let's find reason to rule out Phantom Man.
One paced
moderate
plotter.
Let's find reason to rule out From the Get-Go.
I mean,
can we? Moderate.
He's showing some improvements. Not
enough, eh? Okay, so this will win. Master of the Moon.
O'Fellow's also one paced. I find, okay, he's got 50.5 to shoulder. I actually make O'Fellow the danger. What price is he?
O'Fellow, what price is O'Fellow?
10-1.
Yeah.
Okay, we're Dutching here, Clyde. We're Dutching. We're backing Master on the Moon. We're backing O'Fellow. Both of them.
No. What are we Dutching for? We're backing Master of the Moon. We're looking to Dutch for.
Greedy now, Clyde. Just slowly catch the
monkey. So are you worried about O'Fellow?
I make him the danger, and I didn't realize he was 10-1. 10-20.
So he's worth a nibble.
No, you're going to back them both. Make a profit.
Back them both. Okay. We back them both. Master on the Moon. We're backing number 10 now. We're also going to put some money on number 5. O'Fellow in the last race. Those are the 2. Maybe get some monies out of the exactas as well. That takes care of Weighted to Win today. Thanks everybody. No racing Thursday because we're going to the National Yearling Sales at the Gosforth Park Complex. Bloodstock South Africa, Thoroughbred Breeders Association. Hopefully we'll see you there.